and I would do so good all day, but at night, it would fall apart. The friends, I've lost 130 pounds and kept it off for 8 years. And in this video, I want to share the one thing that I wish I knew about late night eating before I started my weight loss journey. But before I do, I need to share a bit about my struggle so that you understand. I struggled with weight my entire life, and I tried for years to lose the weight, and I kept failing over and over. I would make the decision to change, come up with a plan, and I would do so good all day, but at night, it would fall apart. And I couldn't figure out why. And it kept happening over and over again. Then I realized something, and this is what I really wish that I would have known before starting my weight loss journey. My late night eating problems, they weren't starting at night. They were actually starting the moment I woke up every morning. And what I mean by that is, I was setting my day up for failure because of the decisions that I made the moment I got out of bed every morning. First of all, my plan included that I would skip breakfast. And I would skip breakfast because I thought, well, if I don't eat breakfast, that means I'd eat less, and then it would help me lose weight. But then I would work all day, and by the time I got to lunch, if I brought a lunch, because most days I wouldn't, my lunch would be very small, like an apple and a bottle of water or some veggies, and that's it. Then I'd again work for the rest of the day, go home and have dinner, but my dinner again, it was pretty small. It was like some veggies or a salad and a small piece of chicken. By the time I would finish my dinner, get my chores done, sit down at night to relax, I would finally realize that I was starving. And all heck would break loose. And I would start to eat. And as soon as I ate, one, because I really hadn't eaten much all day, two, as soon as I started eating, I would get a spike of dopamine, which dopamine like sends you like feel good endorphins or neurons to your body. Those two things combined, once I started eating, I couldn't stop. And also, because I had done that and I had set myself up for failure, I also struggled with emotional eating. So failing, then eating everything would then trigger my emotional eating, and I would eat more. And so I had to look at, okay, where else, I know skipping the meals is causing me to be hungry, but where else am I setting myself up for failure? Well, nutrition-wise, a little bit of veggies, a small protein, a small amount of fruit. There's not really any nutrients to help my brain function, my body function, to help me sleep. So I was lacking in massive amounts of nutrients, and then there was no balance. I was missing whole food groups like healthy fats and carbs. No wonder why I was so hungry all the time. So I had to look at all of those things and realize I am setting myself up for failure from the moment I wake up, and all day those are compounding, and then by the time I get to the night, no wonder why it all falls apart. So, how did I fix this? Well, I had to look at my diet. Skipping breakfast was setting me up for failure. So I decided that I was gonna make a pact with myself to eat breakfast every single day. And then I realized that I would need to have more meals and actually eat throughout the day. So I settled on, I decided to do breakfast, lunch, dinner, and 2 snacks throughout the day. And then I spread them out 2 to 4 hours apart so that there was always something for me to eat. That way, my levels would be steady all day, and when it came to night, all heck wouldn't break loose. I wouldn't be so hungry that I would need to eat way more than I expected to. And then I decided, okay, I need to make sure that I have a really good amount of nutrients, a wide range, and a good balance of food so that I don't feel like, so that it doesn't trigger my emotional eating too, meaning I included treats as well. Like I used to like half a cup of low sugar ice cream. I eat protein ice cream now. Having a treat every day really helps me stick to what I'm doing, and it doesn't help, and it helps me from overeating at night. And then I made sure that I had a very good balance of veggies, fruit, protein. Protein with every meal, because protein lowers the hunger hormone called ghrelin, so it can help you feel fuller longer. So the more protein I ate, the more full I felt, plus lots of veggies, things that contain fiber like slow digesting carbs like oatmeal, whole grains. That all helped me stay full so that at night I wasn't starving. Yes, all heck would break loose at night, but at night I also like to relax, and I did like to have a snack when I would sit down and relax. That was also the problem area. So once I set all the other areas up for success, I decided to include one of those 2 snacks that I was gonna have at that nighttime area. That way, I would really set myself up for success. There was a snack there. So if I was hungry, I had something that I could eat, and I would choose something like 94% fat-free Smart Pop. A whole bag is like a little over 200 calories. So that would really keep me full, and I could eat the whole bag. And it made me feel like I was eating a lot, satisfying my appetite. I could snack, I could do what I liked, and still stay in a calorie deficit and meet all my goals. What I learned is, if you're struggling with late night eating, if any of this, resonates with you, check out what your day looks like. Are you getting all the nutrients? Are you eating a balance? Do you like what you're doing? Do you like what you're eating? Are you eating enough for you? Is it spread out enough? Do you need more something, protein or veggies or whatever? Look at what you're doing and see if it really is set up for success, and then go from there. And hopefully this helps you, and you don't struggle the way that I did. And that's why I'm making this video, because, I struggled with this for years. And then I had heard too that it's bad to eat late at night. So all of that combined was setting me in this crazy cycle for years. Now I eat at night, I set myself up for success every single day, and that is why I've been able to lose the weight and keep it off for as long as I have. It's not about being perfect, because weight loss isn't linear. I made many mistakes, failed many times. I'm still learning 8 years later. So it's not about being perfect. It's about setting yourself up for success, putting all the pieces in place that will help you be successful. And then if you do make a mistake, you just learn and move on. Then you add another piece into the puzzle and set yourself up for success even more. And that is how you find something that you can be consistent with, that you actually enjoy.
And I'll just add in quickly, if you do mess up, me and Nicole found that when we were having a lot of problems, we would punish ourselves by not eating the rest of our meals.
Yes.
Make sure that you eat all your meals, even if you do slip up with emotional eating or whatever, because it kind of brings in the reins on that emotional eating, and at least your body will be fueled that day, so you can check off that it's like actual nutrition needs while you're eating.
Yes, exactly.
Or while you're not eating or whatever.
And Sassy, Kyle, my husband, he's lost the same amount of weight as me, kept it off for the same amount of time. He struggled with the same issues and emotional eating as well. And yes, we learned you don't punish yourself, and you don't, I learned not to over exercise to work it off if I do end up overeating. I always call it, I go back to my regularly scheduled program. Yeah. Meaning, if it was working, go back to it. If it wasn't, take a look at it, tweak it a bit, and then try that.
And the best scenario, don't ever get off your regular scheduled program.
Yes, but
you can have treats, and it's normal. Me and Nicole slipped up many times where we ate a little bit too much or a lot too much. But if we had all of our meals and we stayed on our exercise and ate our meals, the damage was less.
Exactly, because we just continued on and did consistently the best we could, and that's how we were able to continue and just stay on the track. So the friends, we really hope that this helps anyone who's struggling out there. If you guys want to know the exact meals and portions that I ate to lose the weight, I do have weight loss ebooks and a guilt-free cookbook. The links are down below. Use code Nicole to save yourself 10%. I also got Huddled, or I call it Huddled. It's HTLT Sups, and they just came out with these new Seco Bar Plus flavors. It's caramel toffee crunch and dirty cookies and cream, and we are eating these every day for a snack because they're like amazing. And this one tastes like a chocolate bar, and I love it. So use code Nicole to save yourself 10% off of that. I love you so much, the friends. This channel was made because Kyle and I struggled, and we hoped that it would doing this would help inspire others to make their journey easy and not a punishment, because Kyle and I did that for years to ourselves, and we're hoping to help others not do that. If you want, don't forget to subscribe so you can see all this and be cute and
Whoa.
And then watch this fit and this fit so you can see how we love our food and set ourselves up for success every single day and just have fun and just party, you know? Because life's cute. Love ya. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this. I'll catch ya in the next vid. Cutie!
See you guys.
Yeah.
Remember, the friends, that weight loss isn't just about the number on the scale. It's also about here and here. Heart and mindset. Fight through it. You can do it. Don't give up.